Yep. I am in trouble for harassing and bullying the President of the United States. This video has been removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. I'm getting flashbacks back to the Emu incident when the YouTube automated system and how it determines if it broke your community guidelines is so beyond busted that they will literally let some other people get away with showing the same clip, but some people will get hurt by it. And then later on, without even apologizing, by the way, after I pressed them so hard, they just do a little ninja patch and remove the TOS guideline strike. It's so fucking delusional. Look at this right here. Warning, your content was removed due to a violation of this. And you know what? I already appealed. And the funniest thing about this appeal is how it's even an option. It gets immediately rejected. There is no real human looking at this. Like, you send an appeal in with the written thesis that's like, I'm literally covering this new leak of Epstein emails coming out, which covers, victims of horrific acts and sexual assaults, yet YouTube is literally censoring it. They don't intend to, but their automated system does it, and the outcome is this. And appeal rejected immediately. And even if I go onto Twitter, right? Even if I go onto Twitter and complain, you think anything's gonna change? Maybe we can make some noise. Let's take some action. Apparently, showing content 455. I made an oopsie, bro. I made an oopsie. It's crazy. Content that contains unwanted sexualization isn't allowed on YouTube. This includes, but is not limited to, content that describes someone in a lewd, degrading, and sexually explicit manner, shows how to distribute non-consensual sexual imagery, or content fantasies about, threatens or supports sexual assault. Read full policy. And the policy is what? We don't allow content that targets someone with prolonged insults or slurs based on their physical traits or protect the group status. We also don't allow harmful behaviors like threats or doxing. Keep in mind that we take a stricter approach in content that targets minors. Yeah, you definitely do. You care so much about protecting the minors at the moment that this news about fucking Diddy Island that is harming minors gets brought up. Your automated system detects it and then censors that. Wow. This is the same logic of why they won't release the Epstein files of think about the poor victims, bro. Even the victims are literally saying, release that shit, please do it. If you find this content that violates the policy, report it. It's crazy. Content that contains prolonged insults, yeah, we already talked about that. Content uploaded with the intent to shame or deceive or insult a minor. Who is doing that? It's crazy. And then there's these exceptions, right? Debates, harassment, or education or awareness. Content that features or actual simulated harassment for documentary purpose of willing participants. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Today we're gonna learn how to do this. We're gonna learn how to do this, guys. About the training. All right, we did this, during the whole sexual harassment. And the craziest thing is, again, that sexual harassment thing, that happened with the Emirates TwitchCon incident. I took the whole test. I passed it, and then they later just removed the community guideline strike because they're like, yeah, we fucked up. So it's like every day, YouTube is just so fucking beyond stupid and ignorant in the way that they moderate. And the creators have to go through this bullshit. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just used to it by now. Let's learn about it. A video shares a creator's YouTube handle and says that the creator is ugly while questioning why anyone would date them. Is this a violation? Well, you are specifically targeting a person, a creator on the platform, and question why anyone would date them. I feel like this is such a mild middle school argument, insult, that it's not. Thank you. Thank God. Though this content is insulting, it doesn't describe someone in a lewd, degrading, or sexually explicit manner. Ever uploads a video tutorial that shows how to use his company's software. The software is used to maintain employee personal records, including government identification and contact info. While demonstrating how the software works, one of Everett's colleagues' full names and home address fully appears briefly on screen. That's doxing, right? I don't care what the intent was. The fact that the outcome was doxing, I would say that yes, it was. Yeah, doesn't matter really about intent. You made an oopsie, you still fucking leaked it. A news channel uploads a segment about an attempted robbery at a local bank. The segment features bank security footage. In the footage, customers call the police and follow the perpetrator. After a short distance, customers stop their pursuit and police to arrest the perpetrator. What is the violation here? Vigilantism? The segment? No. What? Vigilantism? Okay, this is fucking stupid. Leah studies at university with Sophia. Leah learned that Sophia's phone was hacked and that nude photos of Sophia were shared online. Oof. Leah uploads a video discussing the hack, saying, I can't believe anyone would do this to Sophia. If anyone has a link to these images, please share with me so that I can try to do something to help her. No one should have to... What is this logic? So, like, Sophia's phone got hacked and nudes of Sophia got leaked. And her friend basically just makes a public announcement saying, my friend's news got leaked. Please, if you have them, send it to me. Leah is not your friend. Leah is a... Holy shit, this is retarded from Leah's perspective. Like, what? Yes, it is. May have good intentions. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Leah, this is just beyond stupid. Why even make a fucking deal about it? You should have just hush hush. Juan records a video of an employee at his local bank speaking to a hostile customer. The customer argues with the employee and calls him a slur. Oh shit. Juan approaches the customer and says, you need to apologize now. No one should ever speak that way. The video is titled, Look at this terrible customer. Is this a violation? Nah. Although the video includes a slur, of course, the purpose of the condemn its use. It's crazy. And like, what about what I did though? Daria recently broke up with her partner. Daria uploads a video about her separation and says, in the end, I realized that my partner was a toxic person, but I have to say, they're still beautiful to me. I should have taken more photos of them before we broke up so I could admire them after our split. That's pretty creepy. What kind of pictures are you thinking about? This isn't a violation. It's just creepy, I think. Compliments her partner? I don't think that compliment really matters. It's not, because it's not really sharing intimate imagery. It's just very vague, so I'm gonna go with the third option. There it is. Charlotte uploads a video interview with their mother, Tara, who formerly believed in QAnon. Oh, haven't heard that in a while. In the video, Tara says Q said to trust the plan, but nothing ever came of it. They said that so many important people were involved, but were all untrue. I'm sure to hurt these people to be associated with such false and harmful claims. After her comments, multiple government officials and celebrities are shown on screen. Okay. Promoting a conspiracy theory. Is she? Is she promoting? She uploads a video. And this is honestly dismantling it. This is not really promoting. This is more of showing the reality of what happened with this. This is not... It's not. 100%. There it is. Nice work. You completed the training. Wow, great. My harassment, thing will wear off by then. But it's like, bro, what is the point of this? We're going in circles here. And I'm going to post this on Twitter and hopefully we can make some noise there. But like, do you think anything's going to change? Isn't it crazy that all I do is cover the most recent scandal that leaked of the Epstein email stuff with Trump and Bubba that so many other creators have talked about too? And this shit happens. It's just YouTube's automated moderation. And the funniest part is, if I go and try to ask out for help, if I go contact YouTube support or reach out on Twitter, you think a real person gonna pull up? Or a robot's gonna just hit the fucking automated messages and give me a copy paste reply and says, oh, sorry, man. Did you submit an appeal? And I'll be like, yes, I did. And your automated system immediately rejected it within mere minutes of submitting. There's no way a real human actually conducted a research. And they're going to say, oh, there's nothing we can do about it. Good luck. What am I doing here, bro? What a waste of time.